Underwriting support for Traveling Kansas, Trego County has been made possible in part by Trego County Economic Development and WaKeeney Travel and Tourism. Everything for the visitor and everything to set down roots. The next question is, why not WaKeeney? More information at WaKeeney.org. Solutions North Bank of Hill City, Lenora, Stockton, and WaKeeney. Western Cooperative Electric, proudly serving 13 Kansas counties. Gibson Health Mart. Malay's Market. Dr. Heather A. Robin, optometrist. Rooster Sport Haven at Cedar Bluff Reservoir. Trigo County Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, I'm Amber McLaughlin with Cedar Bluff State Park with the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks. Welcome to our park. So the Smoky Hill Scenic Byway is rich in history. Beginning in 1859, the Smoky Hill Trail, which is now the Byway, ran from Atchison, Kansas, along the Smoky Hill River, west to Denver, Colorado. It began as a route for those wanting to get rich quick with gold and was later the main route for the Butterfield Overland Dispatch. Butterfield Stage Line was the most direct route, saving the traveler over 100 miles compared to the Oregon or Santa Fe Trail. The Smoky Hill River that journeys through Trigo County earned its name from the smoky look that is seen while traveling the Great Plains of western Kansas. The hills of the Smoky Valley are covered with wildflowers of all kinds and give the visitor a chance to see the beautiful landscape for miles. The Cedar Bluff Reservoir, located along the Smoky Valley Scenic Byway, is one of the many places in Kansas that prove that Kansas just isn't flat. The Cedar Bluff Reservoir is named after the 100-foot tall Fort Hays limestone bluffs that are topped with the Easter red cedar trees that overlook the southwest area of the lake. The Cedar Bluff Reservoir currently has around 3,500 surface acres of water with the deepest elevation at 48 feet. This gives excellent opportunities for many different water activities such as fishing, jet skiing, swimming, kayaking, or other water sports. It is a popular location for many of local residents. The Cedar Bluff State Park has 2 areas for camping with a combined 850 acres of camping and day use space. This includes a total of 6 rental cabins, 156 utility sites, and numerous primitive camping areas. There's also a shelter and a group campground that's perfect for your next family or community event. And while visiting the park, you can take a hike on one of our 2 nature trails, the Butterfield Hiking Trail with a shorter 1.7-mile route and the Agave Nature Trail with a longer 5-mile route for those looking for more of a challenge. And we don't want to forget our kids. Make sure they bring their fishing poles so they can fish at our youth and disabled pond where we have a 20-foot fishing pole light. Speaking of fishing, the Cedar Bluff Reservoir has countless fishing opportunities available. The spring and fall months bring the best chance to catch trophy walleye, bass, crappie, wiper, or catfish. The Cedar Bluff Wildlife Area is also a popular spot during the fall and spring hunting seasons. The 13,000 acres surrounding the reservoir offers an opportunity for white-tailed deer, ringneck pheasant, bobwhite quail, or Rio Grande turkey. Or bring your 4-legged friend out and try one of our many waterfowl hunting opportunities. It's also a great place to come see that unique bird on your list. Another thing to mention is the sky. Travelers from all over the world come to see the stars at Cedar Bluff Reservoir. With very little light pollution, the Milky Way galaxy can be seen very well with the right equipment. And when those stars reflect off of the lake, it is the perfect piece that you won't find anywhere else. Come see why Cedar Bluff State Park is the place to where you want to be.
I'm Margene Dinas, and we are here at the Trego County Historical Society Museum in WaKeeney, Kansas. This is a place you can uncover, discover, and explore our rich county heritage. So in 1869, the Kansas legislature designated 900 square miles in northwest Kansas to become Trego County. They named it in honor of Captain Edward P. Trigo. He was a native of Pennsylvania, but during the Civil War, he was attached to the 8th Kansas Volunteer Infantry. He died at the Battle of Chickamauga in 1863, helping a wounded soldier on the battlefield when a sharpshooter took aim and killed him. Now, our early history comes a little bit earlier than that, back in the 1840s, when an exploration party led by John C. Fremont explored the southern part of our county, looking at the landscape, the rolling prairies, and the striking bluffs we have. It was later that the Smoky Hill Trail was established in that area too. And then in 1865, David A. Butterfield wanted to make a quicker route from Atchison, Kansas to Denver, Colorado. So he established the Butterfield Overland Dispatch, or the BOD. This was a quick route for freighters and later travelers across the southern part of Trego County. It wasn't until the development of the railroad in the northern part of our county that brought many of our early homesteaders and pioneers who helped build our communities and establish their homes here in the county to share our rich county history. On June 21st, 1879, that finally John P. St. John signed the proclamation to officially organize Trego County, and it was in 1880 that WaKeeney became the county seat for Trego County. One of the most unique collections we have at the museum is our fossil collection. It is loaned from us by Leonard and Irene Purrington. This collection not only features fossils from Trego County, found right here in our county, to fossils they collected in Gove County. This is probably the most unique one. It is a leg bone that is from an imperial elephant. We also have numerous other fossils, from turtles to fish. We have shark's teeth, and we even have clams. This was an area that was an ocean at one time, and so Kansas was under an ocean, and this is how we get our fossils.
Hi, I'm Linnell Schubert, and I'm the WaKeeney Travel and Tourism Director, as well as the Executive Main Street Director for the town of WaKeeney. So one of the exciting things that I get to do as the Tourism Director is that I get to promote the Smoky Valley Scenic Byway. We are one of the very unique byways in Kansas. We are right off of I-70. You can take 283 down south along the byway and then cut across on Highway 4 and then come back up on Highway 147, which takes you right through Cedar Bluff State Park. Our byway is unique because it is a 60-mile loop that takes you off of I-70 and back on I-70. So if you want to get off the beaten path a little bit, you can do the byway. Right now the wildflowers are in bloom, and along the byway you'll see a couple of historic churches. One is Zion Lutheran Church at Trigo Center. The other one is Emmanuel Lutheran Church, which is a stone church that was settled by the Swedes. Those churches are on the byway. You'll also find Wilcox School, which is one of the stone schoolhouses originally used, and that is along the byway. And if you stop at Wilcox School and take your time to read the windows, you'll see that that building was used for a lot of different things, a lot of interesting things. There's also a couple of informational kiosks along the way.
Hello and welcome to Trego County. My name is Cheryl Gibson and I am the Director of Economic Development here with the county. I have been very busy working with my friends and associates with the city, as well as volunteer groups, to bring a whole lot of very good things to all of us as a community and to anybody who's a newcomer, maybe looking at moving here, bringing a business in. We've got plenty of room for everybody. We have a strong presence with the e-communities through Network Kansas, which is a funding source for anybody who's looking at bringing in a new business or expanding a current business. And we also have several volunteer groups that are community organizations that kind of feed people's soul. So if anybody has anything that they want to volunteer with or help in any way, from Scouts to Lions Club, Eagles, all those sorts of things. You name it, we've probably got people here to do that sort of thing throughout the county. So I welcome anybody who's looking at a move to reinvent themselves, to reinvest in themselves, and even retirees, come on in because we've got room for you too. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Bring the grandkids. Show them what life in a small town is really like. We invite you to come and visit WaKeeney in Trigo County. Come for a weekend, stay for a lifetime. We have everything you might want here.
My name is Jared Brown. I'm here at the Wells Center for Hope. You know, when people come to WaKeeney, I think they're surprised because the perception of a small town is that there's nothing to do, but WaKeeney just shatters that perception. Literally from the time that the sun comes up, we have you covered. You can start right here at the Well coffee shop with your cup of hot coffee, a favorite latte, a favorite mocha. And if you decide that's not enough and you need to fill your stomach a little bit more and have a little more in it, you can go around the corner to the Hometown Bakery and they'll take care of you there. And from that point, you're really ready to take in what we have in this town through the rest of the day, through the different shops, the different sites, the different things that there is to do. You'll find that WaKeeney really does have more than you got. Actually, they've got everything you need. They've got you covered. So if you're coming for a day, if you're coming for the weekend, if you're coming for an extended period of time with your family, come start a day here, walk around, and I think you'll be surprised that that perception that you might have had just isn't true when it comes to WaKeeney.
WaKeeney also has 4 municipal parks for people to go play in, or walking trails, or disc golf. And at one of our parks, we've got a great water park. It's got a slide, it's got 0 level entry, and the water park offers water aerobics for adults, swim lessons for kids, and we even have a swim team. On top of that, we also have a wonderful rec center. So if you like to lift weights or work out on machines, or maybe you like pickleball, there's a pickleball court. So we have lots of things to keep you entertained and active. WaKeeney has a wonderful 9-hole golf course that is open to the public, and there's no tee time. They also have golf carts. And those that have golfed all over the country remark to us all the time what a nice golf course we have and how surprising it is to find a nice golf course like that in western Kansas. While you're planning your trip to WaKeeney, we want you to know that we've got lodging for you. We have hotels, we have bed and breakfast, and if you've got a camper or a tent or you want to stay in a cabin, we've got a beautiful KOA right off of I-70. So we have lots of options for the traveler.
Hello, we are at Trigo Community High School, home of the Golden Eagles in WaKeeney, Kansas. Trigo Community Schools have 2 buildings. Trigo Grade School has 200 students with preschool through 5th grade. At the other wing is the Trigo Junior High with 90 students, 6th grade to 5th grade. Trigo High School has 110 students, 9th to 12th grade. Our class size averages 15 to 20 students. The clubs and activities at Trigo Community High School include band, cheer, choir, dance line, FCA, FCCLA, FFA, forensics, KAY, P&G Design, which is our student business, Scholars Bowl, Science Club, Stuco, Tea Club, and trap shooting. Sports that we offer at Trigo Community High School: in the fall, we have cross-country, football, tennis, and volleyball. In the winter, we have basketball and wrestling. In the spring, we have golf, tennis, and track. Here at USD 208, we have top-notch facilities. We have a community who supports our schools by helping fund many improvements and maintenance to our facilities. making them some of the best in the surrounding area.
One of the other festivals that we celebrate in WaKeeney is our Buzzard Bash. Well, what is a Buzzard Bash? Well, our turkey buzzards come and rest on our water towers every spring, and so we decided that in April we are going to have an annual Buzzard Bash where we welcome the buzzards back to WaKeeney. The Buzzard Bash is, like I said, 3 years running, and it has grown bigger and bigger every year. This is a full day of events. We have vendors, we have food trucks, we have a really large, nice car show. We've got games for the kids.
Nuggets, dino chicken nuggets, I like nuggets. Nuggets, dino chicken nuggets.
Set me free, oh, I pray. Closer to heaven above and closer to you. Closer to you.
And then it all ends at the end of the evening with a street dance.
Love me was easy, man, but I was just a child. These days, you ain't nothing, just interstate daydream. Folks were sleeping, and we were running wild. I still get my share of sleeping on the floor. Not sure if anybody knows me anymore. I had no clue I'd be the boy who I'm warning you about. I had no clue I'd be the boy who I'm warning you about.
Every year in July, we get to celebrate our county fair. And our county fair is a piece of Americana nostalgia that is just wonderful to experience. Of course, we have the 4-H livestock, and then we have usually race car races with stock cars and sprint cars. There's also a carnival, and you'll find that it's the one place where you can come and let your kids be kids, and you can sit on the park bench and enjoy a snow cone. So the county fair has been going on for 113 years, and it's one of the things that we all love to do in the summer. So WaKeeney is known as the Christmas City of the High Plains, and just in case there's not snow on the ground, we still want you to experience Christmas with our tour of trees. You'll find trees throughout the city of WaKeeney. It is a self-guided walking tour, and as you can see beside me, we have trees with historical history in front of our historical homes. Where can you get a self-guided map? You can pick the maps up at the North Pole that's open year-round. In 2004, WaKeeney was very fortunate to be selected as one of the sites for a veterans cemetery. So WaKeeney is very honored to have a veterans cemetery here. We honor our veterans. We also have an F-14 fighter jet memorial and an Iwo Jima memorial. We have an active VFW, an active VFW auxiliary, and an active American Legion. We appreciate our veterans.
Honoring those that served in the military is a big part of what our museum has to offer. We thank them for their service, so our collection here not only covers from World War I, but to the present. And one feature of our military collection is our Trigo County Honor Roll. This actually originally was built on the courthouse square in 1944 to recognize those that served in World War II. Many years ago, this honor roll was taken down and a simple memorial was posted up at the courthouse square. We decided to recreate this honor roll here at the museum, featuring all the names of our servicemen and women since World War I to present.
WaKeeney is known as the Christmas City of the High Plains. And the reason we're known as the Christmas City of the High Plains is because in 1948 we had two businessmen decide that they were going to create Christmas decorations and a 35-foot live greenery Christmas tree. So now for over 70 years we have put up those wonderful decorations, and we are the largest lighted display between Denver and Kansas City. We always celebrate the tree lighting the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And that is a big festival day. We have a big craft fair, soup supper, lots of community events, and then at 6 o'clock, Santa always comes and lights our tree. And then as the downtown festivities are going on, the kids can go and visit Santa at the North Pole.
Hello, Santa. Santa, we are ready for you and Jake to light our tree for the 2022 edition of the tree lighting ceremony. I'm going to get the heck out of the way. There we're going. There she's going. Look at her. All right, way to go, Santa.
Christmas tree lighting brings so many people to town, and I promise that if you come, you will not leave without having the Christmas spirit in your heart. What we find is that people from surrounding areas come and join us, families come home for Christmas, and ironically, even people that don't have relatives here have heard about Christmas City of the High Plains, and they come for our tree lighting. And it has become a tradition for people that live in WaKeeney, Trego County, and the surrounding areas. And so if you want to get a little bit of Christmas spirit, you come spend Thanksgiving weekend with us, and I promise you'll be in the holiday spirit. We look forward to welcoming you to WaKeeney and Trego County. And if you'd like to find out a little more about us, you're welcome to go to our website, which is wakeeney.org, or you can find us on Facebook at Get WaKeeney.
Underwriting support for Traveling Kansas, Trego County has been made possible in part by Trigo County Economic Development and WaKeeney Travel and Tourism. Everything for the visitor and everything to set down roots. The next question is, why not WaKeeney? More information at WaKeeney.org. Solutions North Bank of Hill City, Lenora, Stockton, and WaKeeney. Western Cooperative Electric, proudly serving 13 Kansas counties. Gibson Health Mart. Malay's Market. Dr. Heather A. Robin, optometrist. Rooster Sport Haven at Cedar Bluff Reservoir. Trigo County Chamber of Commerce.